What is up, guys? It's your boy Sensei John back in the studio once again. I got my boy Chef Jay Red in the building.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Happy holidays.
Also, happy holidays to you too, my brother. We also got a special guest in the house. Say hello to my boy Flac, man. He's our producer. What up, Flac?
What up, man? What up, man? Thank you for having me on here. Finally in front of the camera,
Yeah. Put a face in front of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't talk about Flac a few times, but y'all finally get to see the man behind the, all the technology.
Technology, man. The man, the myth, the legend that puts everything together for us, you know what I mean? And this is a man we appreciate because he just giving up his time, man. We truly appreciate you, dog, for what you do.
Oh, man, yeah, I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that, We'll talk about it.
Well, yeah, we got a good wrap-up show for you for the 2025 season. What'd you say? This episode 11?
11 in.
11, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We 11 in, man. Almost 12, almost, one a month. Times have been changed due to extracurricular activities for the kids and job schedules, everything, bruh.
Yeah.
Right.
But we've been able to, we made it a goal to do at least once a month, man. And I think we've done that pretty good. We've held up that end of the bargain pretty well, I say.
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah, because I think you guys started in April. So, you guys are way above the average of one a month, so.
Okay, producer, let us know when we started then.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gotta keep track of the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been doing good though, and I appreciate all you guys out there that have been watching the show. Paying attention to what they don't get. You know what I mean? And it's been a blessing. I truly say. You know what I mean? Just to be able to get on here, express our opinions and just be who we are together.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, just
we got a good. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, man, just being able to get on here, man, as men and speak our mind about stuff and topics and be open with each other and comfortable enough to do that. So I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for it, and I appreciate the listeners for constantly coming back and listening to us talk about it, man. So much love.
Yeah, man. They're talking about stuff that they don't get. So
hey,
let me
know what's so funny is wait. You know what's so funny is having you on the show, right? So y'all don't see this, but he's always in the screen and he's always back there laughing about what they don't get.
Right.
And y'all get to see exactly like his whole little setup and everything when we go in and we're talking about what they don't get. We talking about celebrities. We talking about, ourselves. And he's just back there cracking up. So whatever y'all see right now in the studio is what we see on the screen, and it's hella funny.
If it seems like we laughing or smiling for no reason, it's not for no reason, because Flac back there doing something funny. Yeah.
For real.
Oh my God. Okay. So anyways, we at the year end, I decided I wanted to, invite myself to the show because I wanted to talk about these two gentlemen that are here. So I'm going to take a little time, if you guys don't mind, from the listeners. So some backstory with everything. I'm going to say, if you guys didn't know, me and Sensei worked on a show called the Dad's Life Podcast. And we put in 40 episodes. And I remember when Sensei was like, okay, I always want to push Sensei. He had a concept for his own show. So he put in all his time. So they talk about, I'm putting in my time. Sensei put his time in, you know what I'm saying, for the show. And that show, to me, turned out really well with the other two dudes on there. You got Njord and we got Mr. Crinley on that show. But I always want to push him to have his own show. And I always said, when we're ready. We hit that goal of 40 episodes. And I want to say it took almost 2 years. So Sensei put his time into doing this and getting his ideas and whatever, and I wanted to make sure I paid him back because the Dad's Life podcast was my baby. And without him wanting to get back into podcasting, I would have never revived the show. So, you guys say you appreciate me. No, I appreciate, I appreciate both of you guys, but, Sensei put in some work into my baby. So I'm like, in turn, I'm going to put the time into his baby. You know what I'm saying? So, he had talked about Chef a bunch of times. Hey, I got this dude I'll be traveling with. It'd be a great time. I want to work on this. I want it to be this type of show. And I'm like, let's do it. Once we hit our goal and we hit what our commitment was, we took a little time. And then Sensei put the show together. He pitched it to me, and I'm like, let's do it. I don't care what it is. We're going to do it. I don't care what it is because you earned it. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that time. You put in the hard work. And one thing I always tell, I used to teach teen kickboxing classes, and I tell them about the lesson of the ring and the lesson of the mirror in the ring, right? And basically, the mirror, when you looked at the mirror and you're at the gym, the mirror was your enemy. The mirror was the only person that you had to fight against. You didn't have to fight against nobody but that person that was in the mirror. You had to be better than that person was. And then the ring, when you looked at the actual boxing ring, was the goal, right? Like, you had to be better than yourself, put work in on the gym floor before you got into the boxing ring. You couldn't just jump into the boxing ring. And so, Sensei did that. We had talked about it. I said, hey, man, just let's do one episode. Let's see what happened. And then he hit it. And he was like, yeah, man, I love it. Let's do it. And he just got better and better and better. And They Don't Get It TV is his boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hit it. So I'm very appreciative. You know what I'm saying? That. Yeah, he hit his goal.
Preaching. Okay, preaching.
So that's why I'm here. And then working with Chef, again, we have our own little set of things and how we do things or how I collaborate with people. And both of these two gentlemen, again, this is just a little backstory. Both of these two gentlemen knocks it out the park, right? They both talked about it. They talk, we always have like post-production, pre-production, little episodes and things like that. And they're always collaborating what we're going to talk about. This is the time we're going to do it. I mean, the commitment's there. We got one more scheduled episode, but most likely we're going to go beyond that. But both these two gentlemen put together a show that I thought is hilarious, number one. Because there's some shit I don't get. And I'm sitting there dying, laughing in the background because I'm like, oh shit, like that makes sense for me to say that. Or for me to hear this stuff. And there's a bunch of little things. I brought up our episode list so I could kind of like talk about some points that I was just like, oh shit, you did talk about that. And that shit was some crazy stuff. And here we are, at the end of the year. And we want to do a wrap up. Talk a little bit about Christmas because that's what we decided we want to do. And we'll get right into that. And then, of course, some New Year stuff. But I want to talk to these gentlemen. I want to ask them, my big thing, and we'll, give them a chance to talk about that, is what didn't they get in the beginning that they get now that they can share with other folks that will want to go out and do this? And I'm going to let you guys take back over. But I just read this quote that said, you don't got to be great to start, but you got to start to be great. And I think both of you gentlemen have encompassed what that meant to me. You know what I'm saying? Like how I interpret that quote. I ain't the best. I don't got, the lights and the sound and the equipment and all this, but I'm going to go out and do it. I'm going to put myself out there and I'm not going to wait. You guys are doing more than other people that have always dreamed about doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of you guys. I'm super excited to be working with you guys.
Appreciate you.
And yeah, man, it's just man, you just see it. You're not doing it. I mean, it'd be great if we made $1 million doing this. It'd be awesome. But you guys are
right.
Still...
Hey, one day.
But you got to start to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Got to start to be great.
Yeah, so
we got 100 viewers or one viewer. We still here. We still having these conversations, man, and letting people know what they don't get. So I'm enjoying it, man. Whether anybody's watching or nobody's watching, man, I'm enjoying this. So I appreciate you, Flac, for always speaking that life into us also, man. So
man, I love it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all take back over. I just wanted to, again, you guys should be very proud of yourselves. Like I'm very proud of you guys, but you guys really need to look Like it's the mountain's high. And every time I tell people, you keep looking at the top, you forget to look down. And you look down and see how far you came and appreciate where you at now. So be proud of yourselves. I'm proud of proud of you guys. I love working with you guys. Just want to throw that out there before you guys get the rolling. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all take that.
We appreciate it.
I'm gonna let y'all take that away.
I was cutting onions in here. Hold on.
Hey, go ahead, Chef. If you want to go first, I can go first. Whatever you want.
Oh man, no.
What did you get when you first started?
What did I get when I first started? I didn't get how nerve-wracking it was going to be just having this discussions about whatever we have discussions about, knowing that we were recording it and going to put it out. Like, obviously, like that was the goal, but I didn't realize how nervous I would be in doing so. But y'all let me know. Like Flac said, we have our pre and post like show discussions, and just like, just be yourself, just talk. Like, we having conversations, and it'll come across as natural as possible. So I definitely didn't get that before, but I get it now, and I think that definitely helped me a lot, man. Just don't overthink it. You know what I mean? Just have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. It's my turn. Let me see. I didn't get. So I understood, getting on here, and I'm kind of opposite of you. I already knew, kind of like. I ain't gonna say totally opposite, because I didn't run the show at the Dad's Life podcast. So that was my first breakthrough and barrier that I had to get through, was trying to start the show and get through the show. So that's probably the most nerve-wracking thing for me. But once I got the hang of it, the second thing was after like putting together a title, a description, putting it out on what time to put it out on the internet, on YouTube. That was the most thing that I didn't get, like understanding the background part of what I needed to do in order to kind of make this show, click and go on. There was other stuff that I had to like review and, understand like what it takes to put out a title, or what it takes to write a description, and also what I needed to include in that description in order to get people to kind of like click on it, to be able to hear what we have to say. Yeah. And we've been doing this. When we first started off, we was out the gate, and I see the numbers, when we put out the short, and when we do the smaller things for it, and I got to put out descriptions and titles for those are things I didn't. Flac was always doing that when it came to the Dad's Life podcast. I did some of it because I was super excited. Yeah. But when you running your own thing, or when you have your own show, and it all depends on you, I think there might have been, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. There might have been one episode that we didn't really put out because I dropped the ball, and that was on me, and we'll make up for that episode later on down the line. But I understand now what it takes, and I understand now that it is once Flac is done with it, it's all on me. And then, I started delegating also some things to Chef, like, hey, Chef, put out a post that we gonna drop soon, or we gonna drop tomorrow. So, it's been cool to have people that I can, basically come, y'all, and mainly Chef, like, hey, we gonna put out a show. I need you to put a post out. And he's been right on it. You know what I mean? Like,
you do got to get that stuff out there. So otherwise, how people gonna? So,
how people gonna know? But
no, but you've been doing a good job with that, though, for real. You really have.
Yeah. So that's what I didn't get, Flac. It's just it's my baby. It's our baby, and it's something that that I had to put the time and effort in to be able to do, and to be able to make it work. And I run things by these guys all the time about when I'm gonna put it out, most of the time they just let me do my thing too, though. Like I just do the title and description, and they just run with it. You know what I mean? If they have any discrepancies, I'm sure they would come to me and say, "Hey, this ain't right." But most of the time, I just do it, and they just be like, "Cool, thumbs up."
Yeah, because you do a good job with it, man. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Nobody bigger than the group, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. It's a different thing, and like you said, it's difficult. It's not, the time that goes into it. Not only doing the shows, but yes, the background stuff. Because if you don't get promoted correctly, you don't market it correctly, and they just say you got to post every day. We're not full time like that. You know what I'm saying? So, coming out here, still staying committed, and still, on taking ownership. That's another big thing. If this is your show, if it stumbles a little bit, it's on you.
Right.
And I think that's the scary part where people are like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to fail. But you know what? That right there, accountability, knowing, oh, now I know I got to do this, and this to get these numbers up or whatever the case is. Like, man, just do it. Like, trust the process, knowing that, we're all amateurs at this stuff, but you're doing more than most. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's a beautiful
And
thing.
eventually it's going to pop. You know what I mean? I got
absolutely.
faith in that.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you
said,
one day, one of these big companies just gonna, be like, "Hey, come here. Let me holler at y'all. Y'all got a good concept and everything. Let's refine it and let's make it better."
Right.
Yeah, that's the day we waiting on too.
I take a look at that and I just say, because I've been doing this for a while, and I love people. Like, my thing is, I want to see you be better than me. So if I can help you just get you launched off, and the idea is for you to leave me as your producer, find somebody that's bigger, that's going to invest money, time, and do that refinement, and then make it bigger than it is, and I'm still going to be your biggest cheerleader. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but we ain't gonna leave you behind, man. It's always we're gonna be like, hey, you gotta make room for him. He gotta come in and do something. Even if we keep the same thing, but they just refine your computer to make us better. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm just saying though, it's good to see people, to me, I love to see success. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So, like
we part of this Shadow Pack West. Shout out to the big Shadow Pack West. We all part of it, and this was what make everything possible. When Flac came to me with the Shadow Pack West collaboration with the Dad Slide podcast, and now with ours. So we appreciate him for extending that courtesy to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Taking it one step at a time, man. One step at a time.
Okay, so again, that's just something I always like to see, because that's the thing about growth. We look back, it's the end of the year. There's a couple things I want to bring up that but let's get into Christmas, right? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, how was your Christmas?
Shit, mine. Let me see. What I do? Oh, okay. I was. It's low key for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We changed it up a little bit this year. Normally we do New Year's Eve at Grandma's house, and then Christmas Eve at Grandma's house, and Christmas Day at our house. But this year, some family had reached out to us. Hey, why don't you come do our little Christmas Eve celebration? So we went there for Christmas Eve, and then we did Grandma's house. We did our house in the morning, and Grandma's house after on Christmas Day, which was cool. A little change up, and it was cool. I was a DD, so I didn't get down on no drinks and nothing like that, which is fine. I'm not a big drinker. But the kids had fun, a lot of great pictures, a lot of great memories. So this year was actually a little bit more popping than last year. So, yeah, it was good, though. The kids got everything they want. And, I tell people, I'm a grown-ass man, dog. I don't need to wait till Christmas to get what I want.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
So, like I said, so that's how mine went. A little change up this year, but still the kids got everything they want. My kids still believe in Santa. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little Santa can. We got a little elf on the shelves. So nice. We do something a little different though with Santa. Santa get them socks. Santa get them T-shirts and stuff like that. Mom and Dad buy the expensive shit.
Okay.
Yes. Santa didn't get you that, them Labubu's and and tablets and shit. Like, no, Santa got you socks and some
Okay.
candy.
You
You
work
know,
too hard for that.
yeah,
That's why
I
my
worked.
kids, man. Some people find it wrong, but our kids didn't get that Santa magic. Because I was like, ain't no way in hell some fat white man getting all the credit that me and mom put in all year long. Nah, fam, we got you this shit. We bought that.
Hey.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
ain't no Santa. But then I had to remind them, hey, don't go to school ruining it for other kids.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
Don't
big
do that.
part.
Don't do that. Because I understand that, that some parents are really into that. So I didn't want them ruining that for other kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we did have that discussion too. So
Okay. All right. Yeah, we do Santa. We do Santa, and Santa bring the kids toys.
okay.
You know, and it's opposite of what Flac do. So we bring them clothes
Okay.
and some stuff, but most of the good shit. Black Santa bring the stuff. You know what I mean?
This is Black Santa.
Right. Right.
Okay.
As long as because our Santa's brown. The Santa that we got in the house, he brown. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
That's
we got-
right.
yeah,
That's right.
he got a tan.
you know, matching your heritage. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So, it was cool. This year it was a little different for us. It wasn't the main part, which was New Year's Eve. We go over my mother-in-law's. We exchange gifts. Boom, boom, boom. That was great. She gave us some time to come back home and wrap our gifts. So she take the kids at 5. We got to be over there at 8, and then we chill and wrap up all the gifts and stuff.
Nice.
Not be too loud. Anyway, New Year's Day we usually go with my wife's dad. We go to somewhere where there's a nice buffet. Food was great. Prime rib, smoked ham. Oh, my dish this year was though. So last year it was the crab and all the stuff and the prime rib. But this year we had fucking lobster soup. I had about 4 bowls.
Lobster soup.
Bowls. Lobster soup.
Hey man, that lobster soup, it hit me wrong. It's good and it's worth it.
It's good.
but it's rich. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm gonna just leave it at
that. That shit was good. And we had all the same shit.
Out of commission.
It was worth it though. Every drop.
Every bit.
Okay.
So usually we go over my mom's, right? Afterwards, and we have gumbo. This year, mom's, she ended up getting her knees done. So she got both her knees redone. Restructured. Yeah. So she got everything done. She was in the hospital. So shout out to mom's. Pops cooked her a whole feast. We was already in cahoots. If she was gonna have to stay in the hospital, I was gonna make some dishes, but she ended up getting out Christmas Eve and was able to spend Christmas Day at home. So, but she was right here, near me. I ain't gonna say where I'm at, but near me. And my family and everybody was able to go visit her.
Good. Okay.
So she's doing well. She's doing better. So we just came home. Wife made it like a pot roast. We were so full from the fucking
Buffet.
From the buffet. Shit, she came home and made that pot roast and everything else. Nobody ate nothing. You know what I mean? I think the kids ate like a little snack at the end, but we was good. So we've been eating on that pot roast for the past few days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's Christmas. And I'm gonna jump into New Year's. Our New Year's plans. We're gonna have a few friends over. I'm working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Then my days off, baby. We talking about chi-ching time. You know what I mean? I'm a 9 to 5 motherfucker, and I'm gonna clock them dollars. You feel me?
Somebody got to hold the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody, and I'm gonna be in that motherfucking New Year with that shit dripping, down. You know
somebody got to hold the bag. Somebody got to get the bag and hold the bag. You know what I'm saying? It might as well be you. Right.
Might as well.
Right. Not true.
Got me a new little ride, you know what I mean, on the off time. Got me a new little Honda Civic. you know, manual transmission 2017, you know, so you might see me out here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna be at work. We're gonna have a few friends over. You know, I'm gonna take my couple of sips early and make sure I'm ready for that drug test the next day, because you know they might pop it out on your boy.
Right.
But it's cool though. I'm gonna be ready.
Right.
You know, all y'all watching, if they watching right now, I'm gonna be ready.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna be asleep.
Right.
I'm gonna be asleep right after 12.
Right.
But I ain't gonna be drunk.
Right. There we go. Okay.
So but we having a few friends over, you know. Just some chill. We usually do like karaoke.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we said we're gonna do too.
Yeah, we got a nice enclosed deck. We got heaters. We usually turn the heat on the deck.
And you
So
you
motherfuckers
half Filipino or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
That's how we do. That's how we do, man. You know, I do my thong song and I do my Lil Wayne, and I'm done.
Gotta do the song.
And I'm done. I'm done after
Oh wait,
that.
he
Y'all
dropped
can
the
have-
mic after that. Okay.
Y'all can have it.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
right.
Ooh, that girl's so scandalous. You know what I mean? Jeff know what I'm talking about.
Chef.
You know I know.
Hey, Chef. Okay, hold on. Let's Chef speak about. Oh my God, we're gonna get back to karaoke. We're gonna get back to karaoke.
Karaoke.
Okay.
Oh man. Dude, what I do for Christmas, we actually for a long time now, me, the wife, and the kids, we drive down to Oakland, visit her uncle's house and his 3 kids. They're adults. And man, they make gumbo every year. They make like a seafood gumbo every year. I think that's a big thing for a lot of people, huh? Gumbo. I typically, you know, obviously I don't eat meat or seafood, so I usually have like pizza of some sort.
Cheese pizza.
Just turned down the. I got the veggies on there too. Don't try
Oh,
to
my
play
bad.
me.
Chef, did I miss something? Are you vegetarian?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't. Oh, you know what? I do remember.
Yes. I'm vegetarian,
Okay.
but everything that I cook for like the public is all plant-based.
Oh.
But it's easier that way, so that people don't have to worry about like cross-contamination and all that type of shit.
Okay.
So when it comes to the public, it's all plant-based, vegan, whatever you want to call it. But for my personal life, I am vegetarian. So I do like eggs and some dairy, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So gumbo for them, pizza for me. We play some games, we chill, watch movies. It rained a lot this Christmas. So we was in the house, man. We was in the house just chilling, enjoying each other's time. They be baking like crazy. So we came over, man. They had like 4, 5 sweet potato pies, 2 apple pies, some zucchini cake, pineapple upside down cake. So I was in there getting fat.
Hey, that's all plant-based to me. That sound all plant-based to me.
Hey, these black friends are family, because you didn't hear him say pumpkin pie not one time.
Nothing that. We don't do the pumpkin pie. I damn near. Hey man, I damn near just owed my son because he said he likes sweet pumpkin pie. That's blasphemy. Okay, we don't do the pumpkin pie. All right. They see him almost got started. Right. Let it go.
Almost got started.
No, man, we chilled down there in Oakland for a couple days. Came home Saturday, so yesterday, and then we spent time at my sister's house, who lived down the street. So it was my sister, her kids, and my mom, and we all just went over there. Mom made a roast. This sound real familiar. You said the same thing, roast, gumbo. Mom made a roast, and she made some mac and cheese, and she, did some broccoli and all that. What did I eat yesterday? I didn't do a whole lot because I went ham on Christmas and the day after, and I've already been kind of battling this high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too deep, but I've been battling my high blood pressure. Prior to Christmas, for about a week, I've been eating like really clean, not really using no salt, and eating not really any prepackaged foods. You know what I mean? So trying to do whatever I can to stay off medication. And I don't want to be in the medication. So I've been monitoring my blood pressure, man, and just trying to eat right. So I didn't eat a whole lot last night. But yeah, I had a good time, man. We played games. They had like Christmas bingo and shit. What was we playing? We played all kind of games. It was fun. But we're gonna get together again at my sister's house. She lived like 5 minutes from me. They want us to host this time, so we're gonna put together like little finger foods, and we're gonna bring the karaoke machine over there, do some karaoke. Probably just they gonna be drinking. I'm gonna have my apple cider. I always got my apple cider because I don't drink. My favorite apple cider, bro. Have you ever had
Martinellis?
I shouldn't be excited about it, but it's Martinelli's, but it's pear cider.
Oh.
Have you had the pear cider?
I never even heard of
I don't think I had a pear one.
Man,
we usually had a.
Almost threw my glasses like Jordan the Stallion. Almost threw the glasses. It's good, bro. Get you the Martinelli's pear cider. I guarantee you.
Okay.
Okay. I got 4 bottles right now.
You're so excited about it. I think I need to put a link in the bio or something like that. Link down below. Go check yourself out.
Bro, we're gonna put the link in the bio. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at Safeway. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to pay me for this shit.
Okay.
Quite as kept though. It's really good.
Pear cider.
Okay.
Pear cider by Martinelli.
All right.
Okay.
It's it.
Yo.
But that's what we got going on, man, for New Year's coming up.
Okay. Yeah, man. I thought you was gonna pull out a bottle like this, like, hey. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know, product placement, Martinelli's pear cider. Link in the bio.
Pear cider, get it?
Right, link in the bio. Okay.
That day is coming, Flac. What we doing? What we doing that type of shit out here?
Right.
100.
They don't get it. Well, we about to take off eventually. So they go. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I didn't talk about New Year's. I don't do shit on New Year's.
You working?
No. So what I try to do during this time of year, I try to take days off that make it to where I can't work. They can't force me to work on New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And that just coincides with Christmas. They're both same days of the week. So I don't, because I got smaller kids, so I'm trying to spend more time with them. So no, long story short, I am not having to go to the 9 to 5. But we don't do nothing. We're going to be at the house. We're going to kick it, Yeah, I mean, New Year's Day is generally a lazy day. But New Year's Eve, it's just, the last time, and I'm going to tell you how long ago, the last time I was at work on New Year's Eve is when Oscar Grant got shot. When he got killed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was the last time. And, if y'all don't know, don't know who Oscar Grant is, we from the San Francisco Bay Area. You go ahead and look him up. But, yeah, he got murdered. So that's the last time I worked so ever since then, that's my tradition. I don't go to work, nor do we go out. But back in the day, I ain't gonna tell you what we used to do back in the day.
That was
right.
2009.
I was say everybody got stories back in the day on New Year's Eve, but we family men now. So
right.
Right.
It was that 2009.
That nonsense.
That was 2009.
Yeah. That was the last time I worked New Year's Eve. So I was out in the field at that time, and I'm not in the field no more. But yeah, my tradition is it's just too many shenanigans for us, and I don't want to be a statistic, So I play games with the fellas, we be up, sitting there, playing Call of Duty, shooting things, and then when New Year's Eve pop up, all right, Happy New Year's, everybody. Okay, let's work on this KD real quick. Yeah, that's all I do. So yeah. Speaking of New Year's, or speaking of the year in general. I wanted to bring up some of the stuff y'all did, some of the episodes y'all did that kind of hit me a little bit. Yeah,
run it back.
Run it back,
Run it back.
So obviously you guys got your pilot episode where you talked about it, talked about what you guys were doing, and just introduce yourself, which was, like I said, solid. That was a solid little show. What we talked about that one on there said who we are. The story behind it, y'all talked about Kendrick. Oh, this was the Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
Right. Yeah.
That was the halftime show.
We kicked it off, man.
And I didn't get it.
Oh, so actually, Super Bowl happened in February. So yeah, you said April. That's probably like more so like February, March when we
That's
started.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had talked about it and it was potentially like a week after. So yeah, so you
Yeah,
guys
so
started.
it was February
Okay, yeah.
because we was in Vegas for that.
Okay, yeah. So
I
and
was
you
in
guys.
Vegas for my wife had turned 40.
Okay.
You know, we went to that because it was the Niners and was it the Niners?
No, it wasn't the Niners.
Yeah, the Niners didn't make
It was
that.
KC and
Well, yeah, it was KC. I don't know.
Niners.
Nah, because
that was like a couple years
Huh?
before.
Yeah, that was a couple of years
Oh,
before that.
my bad. Oops, my bad.
Yeah. Now I gotta ask Google or whoever.
That was the year. That was the year before. My bad.
Yeah.
That was Philadelphia. My bad, Philadelphia.
Oh, that was Philly. Okay.
It was Philly.
Okay.
It was.
Yep, it was Philadelphia because actually, the Bay is hosting
This year.
Super Bowl this year or
They
next year.
are.
Yeah, oh
Yep.
yeah, in February.
So in February.
Right.
You're right.
So that one I didn't get. I didn't get the halftime show until you guys explained it to
The
me.
halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
So-
good show. That was that was our first show, and I felt like that was like our coming out party. It was because that was our first show, but it was like we got a chance to really like explain some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be to the viewers and for them to get to know us, but for us to drop some knowledge on what was going down with Kendrick and the boy Dre.
Yep. No, it was more than just about a performance. You know what I'm saying? It was more than just a halftime performance. He was out there dropping knowledge, history. So
Right. And I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I, until I listened to these gentlemen talk about that, and I really didn't understand. I had to go after y'all explained it. I had to go back and watch it, and then it made sense. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, yeah. So like that. That was that thing. That was a selling point for me, as just not really understanding. Number one, and number two, yeah, that was that coming out party to be like, hey, this is what we out here talking about. And yeah. So that one was that
It
one
will set the tone for the year. You know what I mean?
I pop out and show.
Yeah, we had to pop out and show the.
Episode 2, you actually guys talked about getting pulled over as a black man in America.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
It's funny because I had recently got pulled over. So
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
had to pay that $165 ticket. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
That was a good one because remember, dude went to go reach, like his partner. When I got out the car to go get some gas, he ended up like reaching for his gun. And I'm like,
Yeah, you told us that.
bro, I'm at the gas station. Like, what you mean?
Right.
I need to get gas.
And I'm from the town, so I've heard multiple stories and even witnessed multiple stories that are like that. And it's an unfortunate thing. Number one, like of course, some people don't understand that because they're just not around. You know what I'm saying? They're not in that type of community or whatever the case is. And it don't take you to go out that far for people to really not understand what it means to be a black person in America. But in general, not just a black man getting pulled over, but just in general. And like I said, I'll never fully understand it, right? Because I'm a brown man in America, completely different story.
And that comes with its own set of problems.
Yeah, right. So, but that one, like I said, that was a good one. That was definitely a good one. And then we talked about let's see here. So episode 3, right? Talked about the Breakfast Club. We talked about some music reviews on that one. And then what does this say? It says street legends like Big U and the latest Rico case breakdowns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's still going on, niggas still locked up in jail, you know what I mean? It ain't too much going on besides waiting for his trial, yeah, there was a lot that went on, in LA at that time. What was that?
That was
March, April?
Yeah, just about, because when did that one get produced? That one dropped April 4th.
Yep.
Yeah, he was dead on.
Yeah, yep, April
Yeah,
4th. Right. And your first episode was March 13th. That's March was your first episode.
Oh, so it was. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
my
March
bad.
13th.
So the Super Bowl, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So it was a couple weeks after the Super Bowl.
Right.
All right.
Right. And there was a lot of fallout
right.
with that. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good time to come out with that one. Now, episode number 4, this one really blew me away, and that one was YG 2004.
Oh yeah,
when
the
he did that
song.
song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
That song to me personally, I feel like that song did not get as much recognition as it should have. Because that was a dope song. It was a deep song about some real personal stuff. So it's a little unfortunate it didn't get enough spotlight. But that's the industry. They don't want to spotlight that type of stuff.
Right. And like I said, that one blew me. I was just like, yeah, just check, run that video, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever. I ran the video in the background.
I think that's when we started doing the videos, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's when I was able to bring them up on the screen. So the view, the listeners, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you can see it. And then so I did not know what I was getting into. Right. And the first lyric, because I'm like, okay, this shit slap. Okay, cool. The first thing he said, I got raped. And I'm like, what? Well, wait, what am I watching? Y'all should have seen me in the background because I was really dumbfounded because I really had to key into what the rest of the song was about. And that was some deep shit. That was. So
good discussion now. That was a good discussion.
Yeah, and then we talked about Kanye in that. And Kanye, he had that the swastika. Did he have a swastika on?
Yeah.
And he was talking about like the Jewish people in the music industry and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, he ended up wearing like a black
KKK costume.
Yeah. Old fit.
Yeah.
You got the whole plus joint.
Man, that one, that I didn't get it. And to this day I still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Episode number 5. Y'all talked about Shador. You talked about Shador Sanders in the 2025 NFL draft. You know what I'm saying? Who's he playing for right now?
And now he's starting for the Cleveland Browns. He's been starting for the past 4 games, and he's gonna have a 5-game straight start. To see how, and he's been doing really well. Yeah. The team ain't that good, but he's been doing really good.
Well, you know what?
He's found a connection with a tight end named Harold Fannin. Mm-hmm. He's been doing really good with him.
Well, isn't that one of those things where you take a superstar and then you put him in a D2 college Division II, so that they could get more time, more play time, even though the team ain't that great, but it showcases the athlete. And then they get more time that way. Is that how you would describe something like that?
So,
in his time because the other cats got hurt, right?
Well, and they trash. So they ain't that good. So he should have been drafted way earlier. Remember? So it was one of those things where they felt like he was being cocky and he was being, too
flashy.
Yeah, and he ended up going in the 5th round to the Browns, which any team in NFL could have drafted him, 2 or 3 times over. But he ended up going to the Browns, and he's being, himself, and he's being better than the guy that was placed in front of him, Dylan Gabriel, and the first rounder. I mean, the first guy ended up getting traded to Cincinnati, Joe Flacco, after a few yards. So it wasn't nothing that we didn't already know, and they finally getting the chance to see who he is and what he can do to this franchise. So we'll see after next year and how he is progressing in becoming that franchise quarterback. They still have a guy on their roster, Deshaun Watson, who they paid a whole lot of money to be their franchise quarterback. So we'll see how that works out next year. But he's doing well. I think what he got and who he is and what he's doing very well.
Okay. Man, episode 6 was Cassie and Diddy.
Oh, the Diddy Files, baby.
Goodness.
The Diddy Files.
That was a good episode.
Yeah.
And this was the episode you did talk about driving while being black. This is you talked about that one in this episode as well.
Yeah. DWB.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Hey man, hey, he got his sentences. What did he get? 3 years?
I don't even
3
remember.
years? It was something
Yeah, I
like,
think
it might have
it
been
was
3
like
years.
It
3
was like
years.
because they dropped.
He
They
got 3
dropped.
years with time served on top of that. So he got
Yes.
like
Yeah. So I think he'll
2
be out
years,
next year or something.
yeah, year and a half, something
No.
Yeah, you got to
crazy.
do 85% of your federal time, so he'll be out. Did he? I mean, it ain't good what he got charged with, but hey,
You
he,
guys
Hey, he
watch
gonna,
he,
that?
he didn't he didn't get life.
do you think he gonna get out and he gonna have like all these issues because everybody distanced themselves from him, or is he gonna get out and everybody gonna come flocking back like, oh, Diddy's home? Like,
Hey,
what you
I don't
think?
know. You know what? I don't think they're gonna flock to him. Well, he is a celebrity, and
I think they're
he
gonna
may
flock
not.
to him, man. I think
He may
some, not
not be.
everybody, but I think some people gonna flock back to him.
He may not be a billionaire no more when he get out, but I'm sure he's gonna get that money back.
He gonna get it back. He'll get it back.
And then we never talked about. Maybe we'll bring that up in one of the next episodes. That the 50 Cent
Yeah, I was just about to mention that one.
documentary.
Yeah, we got on that too for sure.
Yeah. So, did you guys watch that one?
No,
I did.
Okay.
I watched it.
I was gonna say, Chef, didn't you tell us that we should have watched it? Like we should check
Yeah.
it out or
Yeah,
something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
watch that. It's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
y'all
so
watch
I'm gonna
it.
check it out, and we gonna bring it back.
Yeah. Hey, did
Yeah,
you
we gotta-
did you see that latest controversy? Now he talking about trying, or again, I don't know if this is true or not, but him going after LeBron.
No.
Talking about
Oh.
LeBron, the LeBron don't act all innocent, and then there was a bunch of rumors
Oh,
that spawned.
50 said that.
Yeah, 50 said
Come on,
that.
50. Yeah, I saw something about that on IG or something, but I didn't read too much into it.
We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Time's gonna tell. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, episode 8. We let's see here. That's the Chef Summer Trip plans. Oh man, this is that that's that Colombian recap.
Yeah.
Hit him with the 2-step, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait, the Columbia, you know what I mean?
Oh my
I would
god.
just say, I ain't going back this year.
Right. We're gonna wait a
Hey.
couple. We're gonna wait a couple.
He's like, I gotta let it cool off a little bit.
Right. It's
Yeah, let it cool off. You know what I mean? It was fun. We had a good time. Me and my boy
Chris.
K50. Yeah, K50. He was we had a great time. We had fun. We got a couple of, and the only reason I'm just messing, we got a few other trips. We trying to do Greece and everything else this year. Why? So, we might have put the Columbia trip on hold. What we really need to do is what me and him been talking about was, Chef, you missed the last one. Flac, you more than welcome to come. Reno. We're trying to do a Reno trip, a guy's Reno trip. You know what I mean?
okay.
Just
That would be
drive up. That's right in our backyard. That's
It
2 or 3
is.
hours away. We drive up there,
real quick.
spend a couple of days, chill out with the fellas, most and all of us are married when we go up there. So,
Right.
Ain't
Ain't no
we go up
shenanigans
there.
going on, you know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Right.
Right.
No.
I got people up in Reno
Nah,
too, so
That man, we need to get that together. So we'll be putting that in chat. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And seeing when we can all link up. But yeah, as far as the overseas, we'll just be going overseas with our wives this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Hey, don't make it sound so bad.
No.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, we'll be
No.
going overseas with our wives. It's like, what do you mean,
As
unfortunately?
as much as I love spending time with my wife, I love having my time to myself. You know what I mean? As does she. She has a trip coming up actually to Arizona with her and her girls. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it for her. And I love that she's able to take a break from that regular household things. Let me, you know what I mean? Do my daddy magic. You feel me? With the kids and the husband thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You
Yeah, you got to fill me in on the dates for the Arizona, man. I'm gonna have to send my wife with him.
Hey,
She need that time too. She need that time.
she need that time too, huh?
You know what?
You know?
It's so crazy that you say that. I just went shooting with the fellas yesterday, and I do get I don't know if I want to call it, I feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? But like, gonna go do things by myself with the fellas. And she's like, nah, it's a, you know, you need to be hanging out with the fellas, da 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 da. It's
Yeah,
cool. You know, you want to go out there and do some manly shit. You know what I'm saying? You
man,
go do that shit. And I'm just like,
that's
I
it.
feel bad, you know, but man, we got out there, man. I learned so much shit out there. Yeah, it was a good time. I'll talk to y'all about that off screen, but man, yeah, it was a
Yeah,
good time, and I'm glad I went.
it's
I
normal
get you
shit you would.
on the feel bad thing though, because I be feeling bad because she hasn't gotten. Neither one of us really have gotten to get out like that on our own. So I'd be like, I don't want to go out with the fellas, and she's still home with the kids when she ain't had her time yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why let me know about the Arizona thing. Let's see if I can work that out because
All right.
she need her time too, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. This one, episode 9 again. That was real recent. That was at Chauncey Billups' indictment.
oh yeah, we still waiting on to hear from that too.
Yeah. You
I
know.
know.
They ain't went all the way in.
Okay. Yeah.
I heard these updates. I haven't looked into it yet either though.
Yeah. So
I've been waiting for updates.
y'all did the Halloween recap then, and then of course Chef got that big, you know, the big news with the job. He finally got the date.
I finally got the date, man. So I will be starting January 12th, man.
Yeah.
2 days before my birthday. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's gonna be a great start to a new year. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
stepping
That's
into
good.
stepping into a new career, making a little bit more money. We're not gonna say how much because you know it wasn't all that, but it's a little something. You know?
Right. Enough for me to leave a one job to go to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
God.
Man.
Thank the man upstairs for real for
Absolutely.
really
Man,
me see through that whole process, man. It was a long process, but it worked out. It worked out.
Yeah.
Okay. And then of course at last episode, the 10th episode, y'all talked about is Sharon. Is that how you said that? Sharon?
yeah, Sharon Moore
Yeah,
Oh
Sharon
yeah.
Moore fumbles it all.
fumbles it all
Fumbles
because
it
he got
all.
fired.
What
He
did
got
he have?
fired.
He had a $30 million contract.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
I think he made 15 out of that 30 million. And it's a shame because, you know, but you know what? One thing I did see on the internet though is his wife is still right next to him. She ain't said a word. That's what happened. Whenever you go from one bunny to another, you know what I mean? I mean, shit.
I don't know, man. Look what happened to Tiger.
Tiger, he different. It's different.
Just saying, but look.
Yeah.
You don't know what that woman thinking. What she might be trying to get her things in order, and you know, who knows what her next move is. So.
I seen her coming out of the store or wherever they was coming at. She looked very comfortable.
You know,
I'm gonna say that.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. We don't really know if maybe they had an open relationship and she knew.
That's true too.
You mentioned that last time. That's very true.
And the only issue was the fact that it was the whole, you know, breaking the contract.
Yep.
So maybe that's, you know what
Very
I'm saying? Like, so we don't.
They might get down.
Where we at?
Yeah.
They might get down like that.
Yeah.
For
so,
sure.
Yeah. As long as we still, you know, 15 out of 30, and he go get another job somewhere else, I'm good.
Okay.
But he might have got too invested. He might have got too invested emotionally. You know, when you start talking about killing yourself with the butter knife and all that.
Come on, bro. Come on,
I can't look at butter knife.
Not with the butter knife, though.
Never forget that. Never forget that.
Okay. Not with the butter.
So here we are.
Yeah, and here we are.
Here we are, episode 11, year in. Just to wrap up, you know what I mean? We told y'all what we gonna do for New Year's. We gave you a little Christmas recap. We got our boy Flac 2.0. If you want to follow him on any platform, Flac, tell them where they can find you.
You know, Instagram, YouTube. Oh man, I'm jumping off on TikTok again. So again, it's all Sean Flac 2.0. You can find me on all of it. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on Mastodon, Threads. I don't even Sky Blue. I'm just not on X. I don't fuck with X no more.
Okay.
But I'm everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the time on the show. You know?
Yep. Appreciate you coming on.
We'll put his handle in the description, you know, along with ours. Thank you for tuning in for the year in wrap up of They Don't Get It TV. That's all one word if you want to find us. Check us out. We'll be back in the new year with some new stuff, man. Peace.
Peace.